What it do, guys? Manjoume here, and today we're going to be checking out the DC deck building game crossover pack 3 Legion of Superheroes. So you can see different heroes on the front side here, pretty basic stuff, kind of what you imagine from the smaller box expansions. Add the Legion of Superheroes crossover pack to any DC Comics deck building game to play as the greatest superhero team of the 30th and 31st centuries. 6 all-new playable superheroes: Cosmic Boy, Saturn Girl, Lightning Lad, Chameleon Boy, Phantom Girl, and Brainiac 5. All new supervillains, equipment, hero, villain, superpower, and location cards. Content: 6 oversized superheroes, 22 game cards, and rules. And of course, you need a base set to be able to do any of this. Kind of the understood thing, I guess. Inside the box, there's the regular size cards. Big boys in here. DC deck building game Legion of Superheroes crossover pack 3. This pack allows you to change up your competitive DC Comics deck building game with minimal effort by simply replacing the superheroes and supervillains from your favorite DC Comics deck building game set. You can dynamically change the game in mere seconds. With new Legion superheroes, new strategies and ways of playing will open up to you. Typically, players should use all superheroes from the same set when playing against each other, but after a while you might relax that rule. With a few new main deck cards, each of the playable superheroes will be able to find a card or two that should fit right into their strategy. A little token to bring more Legion of Superheroes flavor to your play experience. If you can avoid doing so, don't read the supervillains ahead of time, but make sure they are in cost order from 8 to 15. You may have noticed that one of them has a blue card back. That means it is always the final supervillain you will face. Note: 5-player Legion games subject players to a lot of attacks, so it is considered impossible mode. If you don't defeat Persuader before you can't refill the lineup, everyone loses. Okay, so some keyword information here and notes ahead. So we'll set that aside. Cosmic Boy. During each of your turns, if the first card you play from your hand is an equipment, give a card with cost 5 or less in the lineup time travel this turn. Does that say what time travel is? Oh, here it is. The mechanic is time travel. Okay. When you see the keyword time travel, it means you may discard a card from your hand to play this card from the lineup or supervillain stack. If you do, you cannot buy or gain it this turn and return it at the end of your turn. So you basically get to rent a card when you use time travel. That's interesting, that's for sure. Chameleon Boy. During each of your turns, you may discard a card to time travel a card in the lineup with a cost equal to or less than the cost of the card discarded this way. Very similar to the last one. Not bad in any way, it's just, very similar. Lightning Lad. During each of your turns, if the first card you play from your hand is a villain, give a card with cost 4 or less in the lineup time travel this turn. Seeing a clear theme here, guys. Saturn Girl. During each of your turns, if the first card you play from your hand is a hero, give a card with cost 4 or less from the line of time travel this turn. This is almost like all the same thing, but in a different flavor. It's like, yeah, we're going to have Coke, but what kind of Coke? Brainiac 5. During each of your turns, you may discard 2 cards. If you do, put a card with cost 5 or a time travel card with a cost 5 or less from your discard pile into your hand. Then last but not least, we have Phantom Girl. +1 power for each time travel card you play during your turn. This very much feels like the first set of a whole new mechanic. So in the base set, it was like Batman +1 for each equipment card you play, Superman +1 for each first time you play a certain name of a superpower. So just basic +1 for this, or you do this thing generic-y kind of, but all fitting around that mechanic. So I think that's interesting in a lot of ways. So you know what? I like it. I'll definitely at least give it a shot. And we have the actual cards. And you can see that blue back, which I think I just didn't read it the first time and I was just super confused. Or it might have been before I even saw the rules. But either way, the back must be all the villains. Not a big deal. Kind of what you expect. Legion Flight Ring. Time travel. Lightning Rod, time travel, time sphere. I mean, those make sense. Dawn Star, Dream Girl, Starman. That's pretty cool art. mon-el, Legion Headquarters, Electricity, Telepathy, Magnetism. Oh, and here's the villains. Computo, Cosmic King, Universo, supervillain. So I guess we'll play nice and we won't read the effects, but if you want to read them, go right ahead and look. Saturn Queen, it's an 8. Manos a 9. Tharok is a 10. Emerald Empress is the 11. The Time Trapper is number 12. Lightning Lord is 13. Validus is a 14. And 15 is the Persuader with this golden axe that actually looks pretty sick. Don't know if I'd say he's like... he would be the strongest out of all these, but I don't know anything about this comic book line or the Legion of Superheroes at all. So, fair enough. But it does look... every single one of these cards has time travel. And this has the word time travel. Just taking a quick look. Time travel, time travel, time travel, time travel, time travel, time travel, time travel. And this says you may time travel. So just try not to read too much. It says not to. Can try to stick to it. Well, guys, that's it for DC Comics Deck Building Game Crossover Pack 3 Legion of Superheroes. If there was anything you wanted to take a better look at, just pause that point in the video or leave a comment in the comment section below. Speaking of, are you a fan of the Legion of Superheroes? Are you familiar with the themes, characters, or storylines? Because I know I'm not. I would love to learn more. If you want to stay up to date on my videos and live streams on both YouTube and Twitch, check out links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe, and consider joining. That's all for now, guys. Manjoume out.